I'm going to go on a little bit of a soapbox here, and if you don't like soapboxes, tough. I'm a lifelong student. I love learning. I love the power of the written word and its strength to convey thought and inspire action. Here on the Dracula podcast, we love books. We live them every day. They inspire us. They move us. They shape us. They give our lives inspiration. I love books. I love good stories. I love great narratives. Literature helped my wife and I in the early stages of our relationship. Before we got hitched, my wife and I, we hung out and we watched movies and we talked about books. And she brought up Harry Potter. I thought it was a joke at the time. I used to walk up to her every day, Harry Potter's so stupid, why would you listen to a book like that? And my wife made me a bet. You watch the movie, the first one, and if you don't like it, you'll never have to watch it again. And then I watched the movie, and it was so interesting. This story about need and fulfillment and its very human element despite all the fantasy. I picked up the books and I discovered a world of meaning and substance. And that's what books give us. From your local library to your latest click on Amazon, books and stories are powerful. They are moving. They're wonderful worlds of escape, and believe me, we touched on some of the need for escape last week. With all the strife in the world, with all that divides us, entertainment is the one thing that unites us. And there is very, very little that can entertain you better than a good book. If you're a traveler, if you're visually impaired, get an audiobook. These wonderful stories are everywhere. That's why we do this podcast. We do this podcast because we love literature. Penny Dreadful is so freaking good because it bases itself on the book. Dracula, the audio drama, is about Bram Stoker, the book. That's where these things come from. And the more you read, the more you invest in literature and its legacy, the more you understand it goes to shape us. It's informative, it's educational, and it's fun. Reading is fun. Please read. Please pick up a book. Just do it. Reading is a wonderful thing to instill in families and children. Have fun. Pick up a book. There are fewer, more effective ways to spend your time than to get lost in a wonderful story. I'll tell you, there are fewer things sexier than a woman that really likes to read. I don't know if women feel that same way about men. What is it about a man and a woman? Something about them reading. Is it the brain? Smart's the new sexy? Is that it? Whenever it comes to Dracula, sexy, it's Frank Langella. You know Frank Langella? He's the Antonio Banderas of the Dracula world. Can you imagine if Antonio Banderas played Dracula? Hello, Madam Mina. I want to kiss you. Let me suck your neck. Ooh. Please ignore the women throwing their undies at my feet. My heart is only for you. How about Bill Clinton? I did not bite that young woman's neck. She was an intern for me back in the day at Carfax. I got to go talk to Dr. Seward about a crazy man who swallowed a pigeon here in a minute. What is wrong with me? No, but seriously, it's often said that the sexiness of the thing gets muddled in with the real cruelty of the character. No sane girl would want to date Stoker's Dracula. The romance comes from Homewood and Lucy and Jonathan and Mina.